Hi guys, Going Green Mom here with another Foodie Friday, but it's going to be a little bit of a different Foodie Friday. I'm going to let Robert take care of the snacks for you guys, and I am going to put away my cutting board and knife for a few minutes and pull out some paperwork stuff. So I'm going to move a few things around, and I will see you in a few minutes when you can actually see what I'm working on. I don't actually need this one. It just tells me I need to menu plan. So if you were here on Tuesday, you know that I was cleaning out my freezer. And this is the stuff that is in my freezer. So I need to work this stuff into a menu plan to get it used up in the next week or two so that I can kind of replenish and make sure that we are actually using everything in a timely manner, because like I know some of this okra is going on almost 6 months. And then, of course, all of the beef is what I have left from a quarter that I picked up in June. So I need to get those used up, but mainly because I know in the next day or two I'm going to get a phone call and they're going to say, hey, you need to come pick up this beef. So that is what I am going to work on today. And a lot of times on Thursdays, I'm actually cooking what you guys are seeing on the video on Friday. And last night I made like a cabbage hash that Dr. Becky Campbell has in this Phase Histamine Reset Plan. And I didn't want to wind up with copyright issues, so I did not put it in here. I will, however, pop in a picture. And if you know me, I have made a few tweaks to her recipe, but overall, I didn't want to do that. That is a very good cookbook if you have histamine intolerance. It has a lot of good information about how to lower your bucket levels of histamine, as well as possible root causes, which I highly recommend you look into if you have histamine intolerance. So I do use this app. It is called Color Note. It allows you to color code a variety of lists. I think you have 9 colors to choose from, but within those 9 colors, you can make as many lists or notes as you would like. So I basically have one that is all of the meals we will typically use for a menu plan and eat throughout the week or weeks. And I can just go through. This is what it looks like. Normally, I will typically go into the edit function if I am menu planning so I can move things around. And I basically just put all of the things we're going to eat in a given time frame that I'm planning for at the top. And then once I am done, you'll see that I get out of the edit function and I put I basically make it look like I have already done the other things. So that way I just have those few meals. I do use the Cook Once Eat All Week cookbook occasionally, as well as this Instant Pot cookbook that I got with my Instant Pot. Most of those recipes all have to be adapted, but like the Korean beef bowls you see here, that is out of the Cook Once Eat All Week book. And while I've made adaptations, it is still something I can eat. And that's also the white chicken chili that I make is heavily adapted from that book as well. The beef and broccoli is from the one that came with my Instant Pot from the woman that I bought it from on Facebook. So I have my list here of things that are in my freezer. You'll see me in a little bit. I'm adding some notes. I also have a few other things that are not in the freezer that are perishable, so need used up. And I will sit here and go through and just pull up the meals that use the things on my list. Tonight we are going to have a roast. I will probably throw some potatoes in the Instant Pot and get those going. And quite frankly, guys, that has become an awesome snack for my kids, is what is essentially baked potatoes. I think they're normally actually considered more steamed in this manner of cooking, but they like them. They will actually just pick them up out of the refrigerator and eat them. But then, like, I can also use some of those potatoes after they've been run through the Instant Pot, make some mashed potatoes for the top of the shepherd's pie. That would be good. I did go ahead and buy some boneless, skinless chicken thighs so I can make some teriyaki chicken this week. And that is safely sitting in my freezer, at least until I have to go pick up meat. And hopefully it will fit in the little freezer in my fridge. I do have a very small one. But otherwise I'll just probably try and move things around as much as I can. And basically, I just move the meals we're going to have to the top of the list. We don't necessarily go in any order, although for certain things, it is helpful to plan how you go about cooking them in, like, what order. So, like, I'll probably go ahead and cook the potatoes, and then I can mash some and freeze those for the shepherd's pie. In all reality, I will probably just go through, make the shepherd's pie, cook it as well, and stick it in the freezer, and then we can just heat it up later in the week. So you see me putting little tally marks out beside things here. That is just simply so I can know that it's been used up in my planning purposes. I also have a few other things that are perishable and need used up. So, like, I have half a cabbage left from last night, so I'll need to get that cooked. That will go into the pierogi filling one, which, you know, honestly, I just looked up what pierogi filling was on Pinterest and never bothered to figure out how to do a gluten-free version of the, like, outer pie crust type thing. And we just eat the filling, y'all, which makes it super simple. Have a great day.